Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Jago, Hari Bol. Jago, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Jago, Hari Bol. Glory to the assembly of this. Glory to the lotus feet of the Shiva. Krishna Sindhu Dinabandhu Dhamate Gopika Gopika Kantarada Kantanamate Tatakanchana Goranga Radha Brindane Sute Vishapan Sutadevi Mame Panchaka Patrubhya Satyadevi Vachati Tana Bhavanavi Vashnavi Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristaya Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Namaste Deve Gauravani Picharine Vishesha Sanyavadi Pashtade Shitarine Momahabadanyaya Krishna Prabhaya Krishna Chaitanya Mene Vrindavan Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Rajasi Vrindavan Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Lila So I thank everyone for being here this evening. Our discourse on the Bhagavad Gita. Lord Krishna is speaking Bhagavad Gita to his dear disciple Arjuna. Sri Krishna Arjuna Samande. So he's talking to Arjuna about the three modes of material nature, the three gunas, and how everyone in this material world is bound, how everyone is in bondage through these three modes. three gunas. So this is what Lord Krishna is telling Arjuna. So today we are next number 12. You have 1200. Okay. So together we read translation and purpose. Nature. Lobhaḥ pravṛttir ārambhaḥ karmaṇām spṛhā rajasy jāyante vivṛddhe bharatarṣabha ārambhaḥ karmaṇām spṛhā rajasy bharatarṣabha pravṛttiḥ aśamaḥ etāni jāyante vivṛddhe bharatarṣabha. Okay. Greed, pravṛttir, activity, ārambhaḥ, endeavor, karmaṇām, in activities, aśamaḥ, uncontrollable, spṛhā, desire, rajasi, of the mode of passion. All these develop vivṛddhe when there is excess. Bharatarṣabha, O chief of descendants of Bharata. Translation and purport by Divine Grace. O chief of the Bharatas, when there is increase in the mode of passion, same of great attachment, activity, intense endeavor, and uncontrollable desire, hankering, purport. One in the mode of passion is never satisfied with the position he acquired. The to increase its position. If he wants to construct a residential house, he tries his best to have a palatial house, as if he will be able to reside in that house eternally. And he develops a great hankering, sense gratification. There is no end to sense gratification. He always wants with his family and in his house, and to continue the process of sense gratification. The cessation of this, all these symptoms should be understood as characteristic mode of passion. So Krishna is describing various characteristics of the three gunas: sattva, rajagun, and tamagun. So in the previous verse, it's mentioned that the mode of goodness is, the symptoms is that the body is completely open to knowledge. The body is open to knowledge, all the host and also there is the calmness. One is calm, and one simply become self-reflective. So that is the mode of goodness. But there are many other descriptions which describe these various modes, and also the destination of each of the modes is also described later on in the chapter. Also in the canto 11 of the Bhagavatam, Lord Krishna in Uddhava Gita, Lord Krishna also instructing Uddhava about the various characteristics of the mode of this modes of nature, and those who are free from it, and also the destination. For example, goodness is conducive to happiness. Those who are in the mode of goodness, they are happy in this world, and those who are in the mode of passion, they are always stressed. Why they are always in distress? So we're going to do that. And those who are in the mode of ignorance, they are in a perpetual state of inertia. Perpetual state of inertia, which means dhamma. Now, the question is for explaining that those who are in the mode of goodness, in the next life, they will go to 7 planets. Those who are in the mode of passion, they will stay here in this earthly planet. And those who are in the mode of ignorance, in their next life, they will go to animal kingdom. They become animals. So we have to be careful how we cultivate various modes. And also as I was describing of how modes are, but there are various interactions. The modes, they interact. Where there's always an element of the particular modes, even though one particular mode may be predominant. Now, always the elements of the other modes. One may be in the mode of goodness. There will be some interaction of the passion and also the ignorance. Similarly, if they are in the mode of passion, the element of goodness is also there. So the three modes are there, but they can be further analyzed. 81 in total. when they are, like goodness in passion, goodness in ignorance, passion in goodness, passion in ignorance in goodness, ignorance in passion, ignorance in like that. So these are explained to me 81 in number. These various characteristics, the modes of material nature. So now the question here that what is the nature of karmaṇām? Rajagun is the nature of rajagun here. So what is that? Lobhaḥ is jāyante. So lobhaḥ means greediness. Greed. Because this material world is actually due to the perpetual desire of the living entities. Perpetual desires of the living entities is propelling the movement of the material world. It means one is greedy to attain things. And because of greediness to attain things, so one is spawned into action, karmaṇām, the action that one performs. For example, one desire to have a big house. One desire to have a big house, then you have to engage in action so that one can be able to fulfill one's desires. It is so that the greed to acquire things in the material world, this greed is never satisfied. Location 6 is saying, the chapter is saying, do spṛhā, which means that it's like when you put fire is there, and then you put fuel into the fire. So you put fuel into the fire will always burn. The more fuel you put to the fire, the more blaze the fire. So the material desire is like that the more one has material desire, and the more one tries to satisfy material desires, the more desires one will be. In experience, for example, many people who are very, very rich, they are very, very rich, but still they still want more. They still want more. For example, you have so many billionaires who have enough to last them for several times. Somebody may have $10 million, $20 billion. They have enough money to enjoy like anything to last for several lives, but still want more. Why? Because there's never any satisfaction. We never find any successful materialist who will say that now I have enough. I have enough, now I can rest. No. The more they have, the more I want to have. Like in America, we used to say that somebody wants to live according to the, for example, like in America, we have many, many neighborhoods, and normally you have your house, and they also have their house. Everybody has a particular house. And so, if your neighbor has something, you also want to have nothing also. We call it a living according to the John. Your neighbor has something, you also want to have it. If you have a house, if your neighbor has, let's say, he has a nice, beautiful garden in his house, so you also want to have the same beautiful garden in your house. Or if your neighbor have, let's say, he has this, what do you call it? Swimming pool in his house. He said, oh, my neighbor has got a swimming pool, I also must have swimming pool. So we also always desiring of what somebody is having. This is how due to the mode of passion. Because the mode of passion is the cause of the materialistic endeavor. That's the mode of passion. And the mode of passion is that, it increases hankering. When because of hankering, and hankering, the result of hankering is that there's always distress. There's always distress. The result of hankering. Just like some time ago, there was one very rich man, billionaire, rich man. So this person is very rich. He has like $20 billion. So this fellow had $20 billion. Just imagine $20 billion in this one. Even there are many, many countries who don't even have that much money in the country. But this person had $20 billion. Somehow there was some setback in the stock. There was some setback in the stock. So this fellow, he lost like $9 billion out of his $20 billion. He lost $9 billion. Having lost $9 billion, he said, oh, this is miserable. I lost so much money. How can I live? How am I going to live? He lost $9 billion out of $20 billion. He has now $11 billion left. He said, how can I live with $11 billion? So he killed himself. He said, oh, life is so terrible. So he killed himself. So this is the nature of nutrition. Because when one certain action, there's just never enough satisfaction. Never enough. So, and that's why those who are in the mode of passion, the rajas, they are never happy. They are never happy. We can see many countries who have enough to dominate the world. They want more and more. They want to dominate more and more. There's never any satisfaction. So therefore, the Christians say that the mode of goodness is actually better to be situated in the mode of goodness than to be in the other mode like passion or ignorance, and especially passion. So, Lord Krishna is talking about the modes, is the instructor in Uddhava, in the Uddhava Gita of the 11th canto of Bhagavatam, talking about the modes. So Lord Krishna says, Modam Pratikshesatra Prasakam Dayasmite, Tusichago, Spṛhā, Redayadi Swanivritti, Kamahyamataskrishnan Stambhashi, Vikasukam, Madhat Saho Yasa Priti, Hasyan Vi Paludhyamha, Krodha Lobo Nitam, Yashna Damba Klamali, Soka Moha, Visadati, Nidra Vi Anudhyamaha, Sasya Rajasa, Tamasa Chano Puvataha, Vritayo, Vanita Praya, Sanipata. So I'm reading from the 11th canto of Bhagavatam. So he said, peacefulness, self-control, tolerance, the power of discrimination, remaining fixed in one's occupational duties, truthfulness, compassion, careful study of the influence of time, satisfaction, renunciation, detachment from sense gratification, faith, modesty, charity, and self-satisfaction are the qualities of the mode of goodness. The mode of goodness which is then lust, great endeavor, pride, for material enjoyment, ego, praying to the demigods for material wealth, discrimination between oneself and others, sense gratification, eagerness to fight, considering oneself to be supreme, fondness for flattery, the ridicule of others, boasting of one's prowess, and justifying one's actions by dint of one's strength are the qualities of the mode of passion. The qualities, like one always consider one was judge oneself according to the estimation of others. Greediness, attachment to self gratification. Sometimes people they want to worship God, they come to the temple and they pray for God that, oh my Lord, give me this, give me that. I need a good job, I need good promotion, I need good wife, good husband, whatever. For purpose of materialistic benefit. This is all in the mode of passion. This is Rajagun. Rajagun is if the one is worshiping God, one is worshiping God for the fulfillment of particular desires. Now, the Lord talking said that the anger, greed, falsehood, violence, envy, hypocrisy, chronic fatigue, quarrel, lamentation, illusion, moroseness, poverty, fear, and laziness. These are the qualities of the mode of ignorance. Now, Krishna is not telling you now about the combination of these modes. Because in the beginning of the chapter 14 of this book, Lord Krishna says that he said that the entities are bound by these modes of nature. So this is explained in the Bhagavad Gita. We have Lord Krishna say, Sapatas Tuayaham, Timameti Udava Yamati, Vyavahara, Samipato Mano Matrendi Yasubi. My dear Buddha, all the combinations of the modes of nature manifest the mentality of I and mine, which is present in all conditioned souls. The ordinary transaction of this world, which are impelled by the mind, the objects of perception, the senses, and the virtue within the body are also derived from the combination of the modes of material nature. So you can just meditate on this. In this Chakravarti part, he has said that the conceptions of I and mine are transitory, which means they fade and subject to transformation. All kinds of ordinary dealings by the mind, having such a conception, are also illusory. The sense of I and mine is able to the conditioned souls has nothing to do with the pure spirit soul. One who is peaceful is not expected to become blinded by lust or anger, nor will it be found to be falsely proud. And then we said that when somebody said that I am this material body, but that material body is a product of matter, everything in relation to the body is mine. I have various conceptions which are here, which everyone has in this material world. So in respect to the mode of passion, the location says pravṛttiḥ Yari Swami, Swami, Chanunishita Gunanam, Samiti Hisa. When one has a strong desire for sense gratification, he enters family life and subsequently engages in occupational and religious duties. Such a condition is evidence of the interaction of the three modes of material nature. Now, just to illustrate the fact that one's materialistic propensity is never really satisfied. Even though sometimes we may be very, very religious, just like here in India, people are very, very religious, very pious. So, the rich people, they will come there, they come to our temple, give us lakhs and lakhs of rupees. Some will even give crores and crores of rupees. Very nice temple, nice temple facility, big money. But they do that, it's not because they are detached from it. It's not that they are detached from the result. They do that because they want higher benediction, promotion to the planet, or good things in afterlife, whatever. But people don't do things without with selflessness. Everyone is doing things because of some selfish intent, because of selfish intention. So there's not any particular satisfaction. There's one story. There was one fellow, one particular person, he was very, very materialistic, but at the same time, he likes to associate with sadhu. So one time, one sadhu told him, since you are, one sadhu was preaching to him to give up materialistic life, materialistic endeavor, and come and surrender to the Lord and do bhajan. So this reply, he said, yes, okay, this is a good idea. I will do it, but I want to work a little bit more. I want to work a little bit more because after all, I have my business which I'm developing. So let me perform my endeavor so that when the business is very successful, then I can hand over the business to my children and all that. Then I'm ready to go all my endeavor and then come and devote my life to God. So, and then this fellow, he was in as he had proposed, and he became very, very successful. He had a nice wife, children, everything is there, So this son came to me and said that, okay, my dear Monabai, you become very why don't you give your endeavor now? Come and make a life of bhajan. He said, you're right, but my children, they've attained marriageable age. So I want to get my children married, and when they are married, after they are married, then I'll be free. I'll be a free man. Then I can come and do bhajan. I can stay in the place of pilgrimage and do bhajan. So his children, they got married, and all that, everything as was proposed. And then, again, the Sadhu told him that now, your children are married now, so what else? What is there for you to aspire for? What is there for you to aspire for? And he replied, actually my sons, they just have children. They just have their own children. So, being a man, I want to have some kind of, I want to relish some kind of happiness by playing with my children. So let me be with my grandchildren for some time. Like I want to play with them and this thing. And when I play with them for some time, then I can be free. I can come and engage in bhajan. So this, the children was playing, but of course, as I was doing this, his attachment always grow more and more. Attachment to the household always grow more and more. So he's unable to give up what he has promised to give up. So eventually he grew old. Eventually died. When he died, of course, he had built a very big house, big mansion that he had built. So he died, and after he died, so he became a dog. He became a street dog in his next life. And the street dog was in the house. So because this man, he had left a big wealth behind, big mansion, big house behind, but he became a dog in front of his house because of his attachment. So he became a dog in front of his house. And being a dog in front of his house, he was seeing his children are just enjoying themselves. They don't care so much because their father had worked so much and they had left so much wealth behind. So their father, he was just enjoying themselves without caring for anything. So the dog, this man who had become a dog, he would stand in front of the house and then he will be backing. He will be backing to his children who are now, to his previous children, he will be backing because he saw them misusing what he has left behind. But his children, when they saw a backing dog on the street, because a street dog is backing, what do? You throw stone at the dog. So the children, they will throw stone at this dog to chase it away. So this is the result of his behavior. That you work so much for your whole life, you accumulate so much, and then in your next life you became dog, in your next life. And then there was another story which was mentioned, narrated by Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur in Jaiva. So there was one couple who are very, very rich. They are like businessmen, business couple, husband and wife. And the man, he was so much in making lots of money, even he was so much focused on accumulating money that he would not even enjoy himself. He would not even enjoy himself. He was so miser. He would not even things to saddle. But he has children. He has like 3 sons and 1 daughter. But this man, you see that his children, they are not properly behaved. They are not properly behaved. They are not in the same mentality as he was. So one time, he called up his children. He told them that, dear sons, I have been working very, very hard in my whole life so that I can provide very nicely for all of you. But I'm growing up. But at the same time, I could see that you all don't care. You don't care for me. You don't care for me and your mother. So, and I've kept some money behind. I will see which among you will be willing to look after me and your mother and your parents, and the one who will be willing to look after me, that one will inherit whatever money which I've accumulated. So the sons, the three sons, so they had a meeting among themselves. They had a meeting among themselves. They said that, well, our father, he had accumulated money. He had accumulated a lot of wealth. And we don't know what they do with his wealth. If he doesn't see us being fit to receive his wealth, he may decide to give his wealth to some charity. So therefore, let us do something. Let us send our parents away. Let's send them away so that when we send them away, we can take over whatever wealth they've left behind. So the children, they said, oh, this is a good idea. So one day, they called up their parents. They said, dear father, dear mother, why don't you travel to a place of pilgrimage? You can travel because you've grown old now. You can travel. Then you can spend some time. You can go to Navadu, go to the sadhus. You can relate to the sadhus. Do some traveling. Then you can come back later on, and then we can take care of you. So this person, so I think, oh, this is a good idea. Oh, our children are thinking nicely. Okay, so he and his wife decided to travel, but the moment they left, the son immediately took over everything. They find where he was hiding the wealth, and then they took over it, the wealth. Then they even desired their parents to come back home. Just like we read all the time in the news, many times, how the children, how they even drive out their parents out of the house so they can take over. So you work so hard for your life, and then somebody just take over it. So basically, the end of the passion, the result is never pleasing. The end of the mode of passion is never pleasing. It's always distress. It's always resulting in distress. So therefore, Krishna is saying that one has to be able to exhibit self-control. Only those who are in the mode of goodness have to exhibit self-control, whereas those who are in the mode of passion, the Rajagun, they cannot. Because of their great attachment. The great attachment is there. You know? And so long there's a great attachment, how can one really think of what is beyond? What is beyond? Think of it. So therefore, Krishna is explaining that the mode of goodness, the mode of passion, this is the symptoms for one who's in the mode of passion. The symptom is that the great attachment of materialistic accumulation and the great attachment to whatever one possesses. One is very attached. If there is anything that is not that, and one is ready to fight for it. One is ready to fight for it. But material nature is such that it doesn't matter what we possess, everything will always be taken from us. It doesn't matter, everything will always taken away from us. So that story is there. So one time, there was a king. So there was a king of a king. The king and his minister, they were making a tour of the countryside of the kingdom. They were making a tour of the countryside. And as they were making a tour of the countryside, they saw underneath it, they saw a statue, and the statue was there with all the disciples, and they were engaging in harinam. They were doing kirtan and harinam. So when the king saw this, he saw the statue, and they're doing it along with the disciples, engaging in harinam. So he has his minister that, who are these people? Who are they? What are they doing? So the minister replied, he said, oh, these are mockers, a bunch of fools. These are fools who are engaging these people. They have nothing better to do. So therefore, they engage in games. They are foolish. So this was the reply of the minister to the king. So the king heard it, and then he did not say anything. So in the palace, so the next morning, the king called the minister. He said, my dear minister, you come here. I want you to do one thing. So he gave the minister one gold coin. He said, I'm giving you this gold coin. You go to the city and find out who is a mocker, who is a mocker, who is grateful. If anybody can tell you that, yes, I am grateful, a Mahamoka, you give them this gold coin. If anybody can say that I am a fool, who can mean that, yes, is a foolish person, then you give the gold coin. And then you must make sure you find such a person, because if you don't find a person, then I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you if you don't find a person. So the minister, he had a great task on his head, but he figured out that, well, it should be an easy task. So he went to the city and was asking everyone that, are you a Mahamoka? Are you a foolish person? And of course, nobody's going to, if ask you, are you a foolish man? You're going to say that you're crazy or what? What kind of question is that? So nobody's going to say that I'm a foolish person. So the minister was going asking everybody, are you a foolish person? Are you a foolish person? Everybody was saying, no, you're crazy. So it was going all day long. Nobody was admitting himself to be a foolish person, a mocker. Somehow, so this minister, he started becoming filled with anxiety that, oh, I have not found any person who will admit himself to be a foolish, what to do? If I get to the palace, the king may kill me. So, and then somehow he saw the shadow that he had seen the previous day, who was doing it with his disciples. So, being filled with anxiety, so he saw the shadow, and the shadow asked him that, what's wrong with you? Why are you so full of anxiety? What's wrong with you? And the minister explained that the king is giving me a task to go and find a foolish person in the city, to go and find a person who will admit himself to be a mocker, to go and find him. But I've been gone all day long, I've not found such a person. So this is my anxiety. The sadhu said, don't worry, I am the Mahamoka, I'm the foolish person. Don't worry. So the minister was very happy, and then he gave the gold coin to the sadhu. He said, this is a gift for you. So, and of course, the sadhu guys, they are not attached to anything. So he simply put the money, the gold coin aside. So the minister went back to the palace and then told the king how he had gone all day long. He couldn't find a person who will admit himself to be a foolish person. But somehow he was able to find a sadhu, and this sadhu said that he's a mocker, he's a foolish person. So therefore he gave him the gold coin. And then the king asked him, how do you know that he's a foolish person? How do you know he's a mocker? He said, well, after he admitted himself that he's a foolish person, and then I gave him the gold coin, then he simply threw the gold coin aside. He said that it's only a foolish person who will do this. So this was the conviction of the minister. So in this way, the life goes on in the past, and then the king became very old. He became very old, became very, very diseased. So the king was not in the hospital, and as he was in the hospital, he was now the king was lamenting his life because he saw that he had worked hard for his whole life, accumulated so much death, but now he's dying, going to die, and what's going to happen to all his wealth? what's going to happen to all this thing because he's going to die. He was lamenting on his hospital bed. So the same sadhu who he had seen previously, the same sadhu came into the hospital bed. And as and he saw that the king was lamenting. So he asked the king that, my dear king, why are you lamenting? What's happening? And the king explained him, oh, I've worked my whole life, I developed this kingdom and all that. Now I die very soon. So what's going to happen? What's going to happen to my kingdom, to my complex? What's going to happen? So he started, what he did is that the same coin which was given to him before, the same coin, he gave this coin to the king. He said, my dear king, you are the Mahamukha, you are the full person. Because you've worked for the whole life, you've accumulated so much wealth for something which you have no value at the time of your death. All this material, it will have no value at the time of your death. Whereas, if you have accumulated read wealth, stay with you. And what is the read wealth is Krishna, Pramadana, love of Krishna. And that will stay with you this life, next life. So therefore, you are the real Holy Spirit. So anyway, this is the situation of everyone who are so much who are impelled by the passion, and they are simply busy accumulating materialistic assets, which ultimately will have no benefit for them at the end of their life. So this is what Krishna is explaining here in the symptoms of passion, rajasi. So I'm going to stop here. Is there any question or comment? Any question? The effect of the mode of passion. How we are affected by the mode of passion, or can be influenced by the mode of goodness, or can be influenced by the mode of ignorance. The mode of goodness is better than the mode of passion, and the mode of passion is better than the mode of ignorance. So it's actually better to be situated in the mode of goodness. One is conducive to happiness, one is conducive to ignorance, to distress, and the other is simply animalistic life. So of course, as Lord Krishna explained, that it's better to be transcendental to all these modes. It's better to come to the stage of what is called Vishuddha Sattva, or the transcendental of the qualified goodness, to come to the transcendental modes, whereby there be no more afflictions of any of these. So Lord said that when one loving service on me, or motivated loving service, one is beyond the modes of material nature. One is beyond the materialistic modes. So thank you very much. I'll stop here. Srila Prabhupada ki Hare Krishna. Go to Monday.